Hello, hello. I'm just checking the light. Whoever is already here, welcome. And say hi. Okay, let's tap in, people. And if anyone has booked so far before the live, I have received, I think, let me see, 2 people's readings. One of them has booked 2 in a row, but hasn't left me a question. So I hope they're gonna come around. And the other one is from IT consultant. So I don't know if you both are here. Let me go to the comments. Hello, Shelby, hi. Which booking are you? Can you tell me? Have you booked 1 or 2 questions? And have you left me a question in the booking? Hey, baby. With love, Rain, hi. Thanks so much. Shelby, that's you, IT consultant, okay. Okay, so I have your question. You've left me a question, thank you. So as usual, guys, what we're gonna start with first is, this is kind of like a very glitchy filter that I have on. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. It kind of slows everything down. So we're gonna start with the hello, Lorinda. Good afternoon for me. Good morning, evening for you. I don't know what's the time with you there. So let's start with the collective. I have 2 people in queue so far, and then we're gonna jump into your private readings, which will happen within the next 15-20 minutes. Okay. Hey, Starla Burst. Starla Burst. I like that nickname. So let's check in. What is going on, people? What is going on? And as usual, my intention is to look at the energy of the people who are watching this live. Sometimes a specific story comes up. If someone needs guidance, but maybe they don't want to book, or they've been thinking about something for way too long, and tarot decides to answer that in live. So let's see what is up, people. As promised, by the way, in the last live, I have published the schedule for upcoming lives. In case I'll have to change anything within that schedule, which I don't think I'll have to, hopefully not, I will update you guys on my Instagram story or here in the YouTube community section. Usually I do both. Right, let's see. What is something that we need to look at here? We have the fault line coming through. And we have the self. Okay, let's push this away a little bit. Baby, was that you who left 2 questions? Usually I think you'd leave it in a note, as a note, but you can leave it here too. I'll see it when the time comes. Right, let's use the Superlunaris deck. No. I want the Magic of You Oracle deck. Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate you. Let's look at your theme, guys. I actually like this very much. We have the self, we have Nas card, feel loved and proud. We have pause in your journey. And look how these cards connect. Specifically these two. In the fault line card, we see a crack. In the epoch card, we see a crack too, right there. Now, what some of you might be going through right now, recognizing in your life where attention has to be, or maybe your body's drawing attention to that specific place or topic, is pay attention the past couple of weeks. What has happened that made you feel that you have either failed at something in your eyes or something went wrong, specifically with the body? Maybe there was some sort of accident. Maybe you cut yourself. Maybe, I don't know, you twisted your ankle. It doesn't have to be, super traumatic. Maybe you have failed a test. Maybe you were running late. Something that didn't really go as planned, or something that was surprising. I'm seeing these cards wanting to point out that the crack that has happened during that time, again, either injury or some sort of failure, was actually navigating you towards more self-love. Can you pinpoint those things together? Can you put them together? For example, if someone was abusing their body, I'm taking a very dramatic, example, was abusing their body, I don't know, drank too much. Something happened during that night or after that night that made them stop and think, damn, I screwed up there. Damn, I really need to pause and to reflect. What does this mean for me? But it's all leading to the self, which I really like here. It means that we are being able to recognize why that fault line is there in the first place. I'm not seeing energy-wise this fault line as something that is, there's a big crack in me. Nah, it's more so like, let me follow it and see where it takes me so that I can be in that more calmer, more balanced state. A lot of you may feel drawn to changing something about your disciplines, taking a little bit more time off, or recognizing that you need something in your routine that makes you feel a little bit more present. Like today before this live, I did breath work and I was like, I am right in my center. So you may be very drawn to the next week or so. I'm not looking too far away, to find a way to your true self by doing something specifically. Overall, there's a lot of love that I'm sensing for you next week. 2 weeks from now maximum. And it's gonna show up, first of all, from within. There's gonna be a day or two when you're gonna wake up and you go, shit, I feel like I'm vibrating. Like, that's how much energy I have. Or that's how creative I am. And those two, I think, goes hand in hand. But I think it's because someone has taken the time to pause a little bit, to breathe, to recenter themselves. Some people may be drawn to, spending a bit more time in bed. It's okay to pause. For the next couple of weeks, it's okay to pause. For example, cancel your weekend plans and just allow your body to rest. During that time, as if I'm being shown, someone is coming, kind of recharging their energy, but also are able to recalibrate in some way. It's okay to say no for plans that maybe you don't have enough energy for the next week or two. Your body will tell you when it's time. and you will come back around in a much more energetic state. And that's exactly what I think some of you need. That spark, that fire. Others of you, for example, if you've been running way too much, you've been burning out, you haven't paid attention to self-care, rest, all of those things, your body will tell you, will ask you to rest. I don't know, it could be like a simple cold that you have and you have to take a break. Okay, I need to stop. Your body is communicating with you at all times, so pay attention what it's telling you and how each body part is connected to what meaning, right? Needs flexibility. Am I flexible enough, right? If I have a knee problem or my joints are aching that day, was I flexible enough for the past couple of months? Or was I flexible in that particular situation? What is life trying to tell me? So kind of pinpointing the signs around you. It's almost as if the next week or so is a time when you're getting to know yourself better on a deeper level. And you'll be able to use those patterns or signs and synchronicities even that you notice. You'll be able to use it for the future too, in some way to help you. For example, if someone says, anytime I dream of water, this and that happens. Start noticing that. Start noting that in your mind. That's a power that you have. Whoever just joined, we're doing the collective, and afterwards I have 2 people in queue for the personals. So if you want to join the queue, you can book now or just come and chill here and listen to the read. Right, let's see. What's important to know? Yeah, I think that's just kind of clarifying what I said before. Reverse disassociation. So, some of you, and again, pause in your journey. This guy is looking that way. In order to reverse disassociation or fragmentation, right? Sometimes we feel very fragmented. We gotta pause. We gotta look at the self. Once we pause, we come back to the self. We see life clearly. We're not energetically cracked, if that makes sense. Has anyone recently felt a bit dissociated or fragmented? As if for some of you it can come across as dizziness, not understanding in which place you are in at that time, but it's brief. Trying to focus on one thing but can't, it's kind of like your mind is foggy. If that's the case, in order to develop stronger concentration and focus, take a break. Now, this break can be of 5, 10, 20 minutes, half a day, depends how much time you have. And do something that always brings you back to your body. For me, if I feel that my energy is all over the place and my mind is a mess and I can't focus, I play music and I allow my body to dance with the music, but don't think about the movements. If, for example, my body is drawn to moving like a snake, I allow it to do so. It looks very silly from the outsider's perspective. Or I shake my limbs, my legs and my hands, my arms. I shake it, but I shake it hard. And then notice how you feel afterwards. Now let's talk a little bit about the fault line. And I want to see what the author specifically wanted to say about this card themselves. This card has light and dark aspects, like every card in this archetype deck. The light aspect says, redefining reality, breaking open. When dark, precariousness, pretending delusion. It says, the fault line, the fissure the crack, the weak link. Imagine walking across a frozen lake that begins to crack before your eyes. No matter how optimistic and brave you might be, panic ensures. You become fearful and tense and long for stable ground. Such is the energy of the fault line. It's the energy of walking on eggshells, of precarious dynamics, of sensing what is ready to break open into chaos. It's likely this cracking open is overdue and fault lines develop slowly and naturally from underlying elemental pressures. This card comes as a potent warning not to deny the shakiness that's afoot. It's much better to prepare yourself for change than to walk along the fault line pretending all is well. There is no easy fix for the situation at hand. It will require a foundational shift that alters the current dynamics from the ground up. I think for a lot of you that's to do with the self-love here. She's holding a bird right here. The fault line, as it said, kind of feeling that you're walking on eggshells. Have you noticed, some of you, that you have been walking on eggshells around people or around a specific person? Your attention has to be drawn there. Tap into your body. Why are you walking around on eggshells around that person? What is something that you don't say to them? What is something that you're afraid to tell them? What is something that you might be afraid of in order to be walking on eggshells? Is it social anxiety in general, or is it something that this person has within them that makes you feel very uncomfortable? For some others of you, I feel like there is someone's parent that is being brought up. Around one of your parents, you feel a bit uncomfortable. Your cards are saying, anytime this happens, especially energetically, if you feel like you want to close up, imagine as if there is this invisible protective shield that covers you and protects your energy from this other person's energy so that your energy doesn't leak out and you don't feel completely drained after an interaction with someone like this. Okay, it's all within us. We are controlling what's happening within us. We have this power. Other people don't. And you know, when people say, hey, that person drains me. First of all, everything happens with our permission. We have to allow other people to drain us in order to feel that way. We have to have a crack, right? Because if you are centered and if you are grounded enough, someone can be behaving in the same room with you in a very chaotic way, but it doesn't get to you. Do you know what I mean? The next week or so, a lot of you are trying to find better focus, better concentration, because there's something on your mind that you really want to achieve. I don't know if this is to do with your career, finances, or romantic relationship, but it feels like you want to have a bit more control of how things are working within you. Not the external world, but within you. And because you know how to navigate yourself from within, you'll be able to navigate situations around you much easier. Let's see what else can we see happening for you, or what needs your attention. You're on the road to success. Yeah, overall, and look how this connects again to that fault line card. Overall, as I said before, this fault line feels like a crack that leads somewhere good. So I wouldn't focus so much on what is not happening your way. It feels like you're going to thank this fault line card at the end, because it's leading you somewhere where the happiness and the colors lie. What is it connected to for you guys? Triumph. Over troubles and obstacles, overcoming any forces that might be working against you. Yeah, an arrow. You're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, okay? It feels like you're super freaking focused the coming week or so. You are like a little warrior. I wanna learn how to shoot that arrow in such a almost when I say perfectionistic way. I want to know how to hold the bow properly. I want to know how to aim properly. I want to figure everything out. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you are drawn to signing up for a class, or if you're not signing up for a class or seminar, then learning something on your own time and practicing it. And anything that may come in between you and your goal here, you're smashing it. It's not in your way. See, because your energy is powerful enough. It kind of bounces back. It goes right back where it came from. Let's see what else we got here. I'm also picking up, now this is for one of you, someone either in your surroundings or you yourself, if that's the case, you're already aware of this, maybe parting ways with a partner. But it's interesting because the moment you part ways with that person, I'm seeing happiness and good luck come into your life. As if someone's like, I can't wait for this person not to be in my life anymore. So maybe someone is working with a person who's like that, who doesn't maybe value them. And once you quit your job, you part ways, and then you feel that you are very lucky that you have escaped, I want to say, that situation. Others of you, it's personal. But there is happiness after a crack happens, after something is broken, or after something has ended. Overall, in this reading, I feel kind of like overjoyed. Oh my God, I'm excited for what future is going to show me. Yeah, the changes might be a bit uncomfortable, but I'm so excited to see what's happening next. Okay, let's take these back. What would be beneficial for you to focus on right now? Whoever's watching, what would be beneficial for you to focus on right now? Being strong and sticking with your decisions. Whatever you decide, go for it. Try it out. Don't be afraid. Don't ask hundreds of people's opinion. Stand with your decisions. If you have a couple of options, if you don't know which path to take, if you don't know if that's the right place to be at or the other one, you got to be the one who decides that and sticks to your decision. Don't second guess yourself. For a couple of you watching, something has went not the way maybe that you planned it, or you imagined your life in this chapter to be a little bit different. I'm just gonna say a sentence that I heard. I'm being told it happened differently because you had to connect to family or to focus on family and what it truly means to you. Have you recognized that? Someone also has recently seen a picture video of a wolf. If that is you, it wasn't just an accident. You felt a certain way once you saw that picture or video of the wolf. There was some sort of connection to that animal. Look up a meaning of it, because at this time it is your spirit animal. And it's saying, I'm going to repeat, this is going to be, the message will be confirmed in the near future. Meaning it's going to show up in some way again to confirm that that was for you. Thank you, Moon Tarot. Hi, LaDonna. Okay, I feel like we're gonna jump right to your personal read. You did, Starla Burst. Okay, so that is yours. That is definitely yours. Let me see. So I've got Shelby, and I have someone who has booked 2 questions and hasn't left me a question just yet. So comment it in the comment section here on YouTube. And I have Rain. So let's start with the question that I already have. Oop, sorry, I'm just getting comfortable. Let me get my desk a bit closer. Okay, so let's start with you. I see you. Let's start with, how does ZHX, his initials, think and feel about me? Hey Carla, yes you can. You'd be 3rd, I think. 3rd or 4th. How does this person think and feel about you? Okay, let's tap in. You are first to read. I got your booking first. Then it's gonna be Shelby. And then we have Rainy. You booked before the live started, right? Unless there was someone else who booked twice. Who booked 2 questions. Okay, I'm not gonna focus on the live chat now, I'm just focusing on the question, okay? So I'll be a bit zoned out. How does ZHX think and feel about you? How does ZHX think and feel about you? Bear with me, I'm looking for one more deck. I feel like the Healing Light Tarot is the one. Okay. Now it's very interesting in this reading that this person is shown up as someone who has their eyes closed about the question that you have. As if this person is blocking their heart off with the Two of Swords here. And the Justice. There is this feeling that I get from this person. They would want to say that human interaction and relationships are not always fair. But as if this is coming from their higher self, they want to say it's unfair because it hurts sometimes. And I don't know what this means. I'm not going to ask you questions. If you'll get it, you will get it. This person has been in the past drastically, I want to say, disappointed by a love matter. Now, this person is someone who's showing up with their heart crossed. If this person has warmth for you, feeling-wise, but they're closed off. The heart is closed off. With a Page of Cups here too. They would be curious to see. This is you, imagine. This is you, this is that person. I'm curious what's in that cup. But this guy is holding that cup very far away from his body. See what I mean? So there is distance that that person is keeping here. I don't know your whole story, but this person is at a distance. What they think about you, this person thinks that you are a bit introverted. And this person thinks that you are a dreamer, daydreamer, thinking of things that really make you happy, wanting to achieve your goals and your dreams. So they see you in a good light. But yeah, anytime I ask about this person and feelings, straight away I'm being cut off. This person is going through some shit right now. They're not focused on feelings at all. They're focused on kind of keeping away a little bit from romantic interactions because they were heavily hurt before. And they were hurt before by a person who showed up as a very charismatic individual. Someone who was super freaking charming, and they're still going through this healing state. It's still fresh. You know what this reminded me of? I was sitting with my friends and we had a conversation of mutual people that we knew, but I never knew that those two dated. It was like completely two different people groups. And one of them said, you know, this guy only have forgotten about this girl 12 years later, and now he can start a new relationship and to truly commit. That's what kind of feeling I have right now that I had back then when I listened to that story. So this person is not focused on relationship. They do feel, when they think of you, they feel the warmth, but they are very closed off to any romantic relationship right now. Serious romantic relationship. This feels like someone who's very responsible with their heart. You know, they look at it as a serious matter, not something that is just like, oh, I'll try this person out, I'll try dating that person. No, that's not what kind of person we're dealing with over here. This is someone who's in inner conflict still within, and as if they really need peace, you know? You literally have split the deck, four of swords. They need peace. As if they don't want to be bothered. Oof, what the energy is. This person needs a big hug from a friend. Okay, let me have a sip of water, let's continue. High symmetry. You said, if I stay in my current company, would it bring me financial success and good mood? What a good question, a good mood. Let's see. If I stay in my current company. Okay, if you stay in your current company, will it bring you financial success and good moods? Okay, what will happen if you stay in your current company? And I'm using the Game of Thrones tarot. Symmetry. You came right at the right time. You joined the line right time. Okay, what will happen? I'm seeing frustration. I'm seeing frustration, to be honest, here. And it feels like that's something that you experienced in the past. You experienced unfairness. You wanted those scales to be equal and they were not at some point in your job. Maybe you were not getting paid as much, or you investing a bit much more energy than what you get paid, etc., etc. That's what kind of energy I'm getting for the future. Hello. And I feel like this will repeat itself, to be honest, but as if you're already being prepared for that. It feels like what I want to say to you, I don't know what this means, but you belong to the world. Have your radar a little bit wider. What I mean, so say if that's the dot and you're looking around in this radar, it's saying expand your radar in terms of a job, in terms of locations. Be a bit more open-minded, be a bit more modern when it comes to jobs, okay? This will make sense to you in the future. See, you're quite independent the way that you're being shown in the future. I really feel like there's going to be an opportunity here that's going to be better for you that you will want to take. And it's going to be a bit unexpected for you. Expect the unexpected in your job. I'm seeing a tower striking, but that tower will strike for a reason, because there's something better for you that has to open up. And if the tower didn't fall down, we couldn't build a better one, metaphorically speaking, okay? Yeah, because I feel like you are there, but you have bigger goals and dreams, and your cards are saying have bigger goals and dreams. Don't limit yourself to what is just comfortable for you at this time. You can still work in this job, but if it's not giving you what you desire, you have to create it yourself. Go out there, look around, make connections. Okay? This is your advice. The world, look at the map, and the hermit. The hermit is soul searching in the world, in the map of the world, where he wants to go. So right now your energy is exactly like that. Look around, expand your radar. If something unexpectedly goes down at your work that makes you feel disappointed, don't take it as a failure. Take it as the adjustment of your path. Okay? I hope this made sense. Yeah, and then you're climbing up the ladder of your career to success. It feels like this chapter for you in this current job soon will be over. There's still a bit for you there to learn, but soon it will be over. And it has to be over peacefully, I'm hearing. Don't make it like a big deal. Don't make it like a dramatic shift. Just accept and thank for that opportunity that it was there, because the sky is opening up. Okay? Don't be shy about your goals and your dreams. Go bigger. Don't minimize yourself. Okay. Hi, Nina. Yeah, well, I guess if it happens that way, then yes. Listen to your gut. Next, we have BADB. Within the next, I'd say, half year, take or leave 2 months, plus minus. Don't get stuck on timing too much. You will know when the tower strikes. When changes will have to happen. As if there's gonna be an interference a little bit. Universe, God, whatever you wanna call it. This table, man, every time I touch it, I leave marks. Okay. Shelby, I've been seeing the number 44 everywhere for the past 3 years, and I'm really starting to wonder what it means. Are there perhaps any messages for me? Okay, let me tap in. Tanya, I'm taking bookings, so if you want to ask a question, you can book in the link that is provided and pinned above this chat. Okay, focusing on Shelby. Four, four, four. Bear with me. Now, every time you see 444, this number for you personally. Now, this is just for who I'm reading to, okay? Because for all of us, those numbers show up differently. I don't think that for everyone, number 4 means the same thing. We are too unique. Our auras, our energy bodies, our karmas, everything is just too complex for everyone to apply this to their life. But if that's something that really speaks to your soul, you can take this message and see how it shows up in your life in the future. For you specifically, when this number shows up, this number asks you to pay attention to how you're handling stress in your life. Specifically, how that stress impacts your body on a physical level. What happens then? And why we're talking about stress? Because as if you're being prepared to step into this Empress archetype. The Empress has learned how to deal with stressful, fearful situations. The Empress has so much courage and power to protect not only herself but also the family. The Empress is a mother, is a protector. And I'm hearing grounding. She's able to make other people feel grounded who are at home with her. So number 4 is describing a couple of things. It's saying, pay attention when you see number 4, how you handled stress or what made you feel stressful the last couple of days, or that day in particular. And number 4 wants you to start improving a little bit more on how you handle it, because on a body level, you're being prepared for a fertile time in your life. And during that time, you will need a strong body to be able to metaphorically give birth to something. This for you overall is connected to womanhood, the 4 walls of a home. How grounded you feel within that home. The feelings, the power of femininity. What she's able to do to give birth, right? For you, it's all about that. Don't be the thief of your own joy. Number 4 shows up and reminds you of that. Makes sense? Yeah, and I don't know if you understand this just yet, but in the future, this number 4 will show up as a, oh my God, how should I put this for you? It will represent a new birth, which hasn't shown up just yet because you're still preparing. So this is strong, okay? Is there something else? Let me see. I don't have a good relationship with stress, honestly. I always get sweaty palms and feet whenever I'm stressed, and I get heart palpitations. So that's something for you to, if you can now, start practicing something that helps you handle stress a little bit better. Because as if this reminds me of someone being prepared for a new stage in life where they will have to have a better relationship with stress. Not to say that you being prepared for a stressful time of your life, but as if you have to become a bit stronger in order to metaphorically give birth to what is coming your way. To have more power, to be more solid. But overall, this is femininity and motherhood. Number 4, femininity and motherhood. Yep, hope this made sense. I feel like there's so much here still, but I'm not able to reveal that because I will be giving away too much, and I am not supposed to. I am not supposed to. Yeah, this was powerful here. I would say if you're drawn to buying a book, listening to podcasts, anything to do with femininity, fertility, motherhood, hormones, give it a watch. Okay, it will be useful in the long run for you. Okay, now I will do Rainy's reading. Then I have 1 second. Carla. Rainy, why are you feeling this way? A straightforward question. The way you circled the hands around the flames felt like work of art. Tapping with you now. Thank you. First thing first, what I'm sensing here, I'm being shown a vision. You are sitting on a chair, and someone comes from behind and puts a warm blanket on your shoulders. And that blanket is representing to you what is needed at this point. This coziness and love and care, as if, I'm feeling this sensation when someone puts their hand on your shoulder in such a soft, warm way, as if I'm getting like tingles on my skin, but really good, really loving ones. Right now, don't shy away from one second. Asking for a helping hand. From the one you trust. Your body needs a bit of pampering at this time, Rainy. Because the moment I tapped into you, suddenly I had a lot of sensations from the head all the way down to my toes. As if my body is craving for something. Craving for love through the physical touch. That's what kind of energy I'm sensing here, even without pulling the cards. Okay, why are you feeling this way? Love. Feels like you're feeling the love that's still yet to come. But this feels very new. You may get even flashes of thoughts, of feelings, of something that you don't have right now, but that's still yet to come. Feelings. Right now, some things may feel a bit on hold, or you feel like you're literally like in this cocooning stage. Within the next 3 months, you're going to notice that you're moving forward with energy, as if you're very excited what's in front of you and you want to go and get it. It's like you are in this stage right now where you are taking notes, or supposed to be taking notes, of what is happening in your mental state, what is happening within your head. Take notes of it. Those will be beneficial for you in the future once you reflect back on it. Sometimes you tend to, and we all do that, put a mask on. In the near future, you're slowly taking it off. You're saying what you mean. You're being more authentic in the moment. Not to say that you're fake, but sometimes when you're in social setting, for example, and you feel just drained energetically or tired, And if you just don't have an ability to talk to other people, you're just there observing. And someone asks you, hey, are you okay? And then you smile, yeah, I'm fine. And then you join the conversation, but it just takes a lot of energy out of you. Instead of doing that in the future, it's just an example. In the future, you voice it straight away. The moment you come to that dinner or that brunch, you go, guys, it's been a hard day for me today, so I might be a bit more quiet. Hi, Lynn. I am still, yes. I have 2 more people to read for before you, if you want to book. By the way, I don't know if you have noticed, there is a spirit guide around you. And whenever they're closer to you, when their presence, what's the word I'm looking for? When their presence is stronger, they will show you that they're around through creatures of nature. And it doesn't have to be the same one all the time. If you have an altar, it would be good to spend some time reorganizing things, adding to it. If you don't have an altar is just like, for you specifically, it's a symbol of your power, symbol of self-care. If you don't have one, maybe you might want to create one. Just little table, nothing super fancy. Table with some objects that truly mean something to you, or you feel a lot of power coming from them. And at that altar, you can ask for things that you desire or set intentions. That's gonna be your power spot. I don't know why this came through as part of your reading, but it did. You have hidden talents and skills that you are still discovering that might feel a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Not chaotic, may feel weird. And so specifically, this is a super, if you can call it, supernatural talent or ability. You are experiencing it, you are living it. You may want to work on it in the near future a little bit more and practice it. Okay? You're able to sense your environment very much. But there is a reason why, or why you do that unconsciously. Dig into it with the Magician card. Hope this made sense already. If not, it will within the next couple of weeks. Let's continue. Carla. Carla, have you left me your question? It's 21.21 USD. Actually, I'll have to change that because my currency is in pounds. I'll do it within the next couple of weeks. It's gonna be easier for the transfers. Hola! Hoping you're doing amazing. I am. I'm having a really good day. I wanted to ask if there will be soon opportunities to finally meeting new people who I will become really good friends with, who I really can vibe. I'm over hermit phase. Okay, let's see. Carla, let's see. Which deck do I want to use for you? Don't know why, but let's jump for them. You felt the tingles too? My God. You know what? Those were really good tingles. It just felt so good. I want to stay in that. It's still happening. Once I'll tap out fully of your energy, it will go away, but it feels like I don't want to. Carla. What does the spirit want to say about meeting new people? Symmetry too. There was a wave of something here, a magic wave of energy. Freaking loved it. Let's see which deck I want to use for you. In between Tao, that's the one I don't often use. I got you, Lenia. I think I have your booking. Carla, this is a definite yes for you. You're overcoming that hermit phase. You definitely are. You're coming out of it. We have the friendship card right here. See, you're gonna attract people your way because you tend to have this motherly aura around you. But there will be this one person whose energy at first will be very different from yours. And they will be outgoing. They will be someone who will will want to drag you out of your comfort zone. Allow them to. You're gonna have great fun with them. Communicate in the future with people who are different from you. Don't have to look for people who are necessarily very similar to you. I think it would be even more beneficial for you to communicate with people who are different, who are more extroverted specifically, and to go on adventures with them. There's going to be one particular person that you'll be able to recognize. They have a very good heart, but they are damn crazy sometimes. This is someone who This reminds me of a really, really strong fire sign, or someone who has very strong fire placements. They're gonna care for you, you know, they're gonna be there for you, but at the same time, they're gonna drag you into a lake with clothes on and laugh and say, hey, we live life now, you know. It's not a big deal. That's what life is all about. It's that kind of energy that I'm sensing here. You finally graduated? Congrats! Congrats! Okay, let's see. Ah, from Hermit Fist. Yes, you have. It seems like, well, it's still gonna be going on for a couple of months, but we're just slowly coming out of it. I feel like this person, there's a bit about them. They may have some issues in their work. Yeah, some issues, some anxieties about work. That's how you'll be able to recognize them. And if you talk about work, they may straight away, their body language may feel a bit anxious. They're super responsible, this person, but something will be going down around that time when you meet them, where they will want to have fun, they will want to let go, they will want to focus a little bit more on the light side of life. You know what life has to offer. How you're gonna meet this person. Oh, this is gonna be this feels like a reconciliation to me. Someone that you've known of in the past. You'll have a stronger bond with them in the future. If you don't know this person, no, I still feel like you know of this person. In some way, they connect you to the past, people that you knew in the past. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be someone who you were super close with. This just feels like someone that you've seen before, and they are resurfacing in your life, but this connection is very different from what it used to be in the past. It's strong, it's fun, it's playful. You're gonna bond over a lot of things. You're gonna talk about things that you have went through during the time when you haven't seen each other, what struggles you had to endure, etc., etc. Now, if this is not literally a person that you know of, I'd say this is definitely someone you had many lifetimes with. Yeah, literally, as I'm speaking, I just split the deck. Look, she's coming back home to the village. People are waiting for her. See what I mean? Look at this. This person is saying bye. This guy has to go somewhere. Then reconciliation happens. Then the Six of Cups is here. We are like kids together. We are playful together. And here, there are two versions of these people. Once they were younger, once they're older. See what I mean? So someone who has departed from your life is coming back. On a soul level, it's going to be very clear to you who this person is, because you'll feel comfortable around them. You still might see that, hey, this person a bit nuts, you know, comparing to my energy. But somehow they'll be able to bring out this, you know, curiosity in you. You may want to try things that you haven't tried before, or maybe you didn't have people to do it with. It's a very playful connection. Yeah, be open for creative people Be open to someone who is super extroverted, who likes to travel, try new things, and all of that jazz. That is what I'm looking for, someone to be spontaneous with. Yeah, these definitely will be, but they will challenge you in that way. You might say, "Ah, I wanted a spontaneous individual, but now I have it," and I'm like, "Wait for me," you know. Hi, feeling the glow. My God, it's been 100 years. Okay, let me get comfortable again. I've been sitting in one position for way too long. Let's see. Next, we have hi, my question is, should I pursue the fitness career and try to build my own business online? I wonder if this is the one you just mentioned. Let's see. Carly, very welcome. How are you doing? Feeling the glow? You always glow in your Instagram pictures. Okay, career. Let's see. I want the Super Lunaris deck for you. Should you pursue the fitness career and try to build your own business online? How would it be if you pursued your fitness career? You definitely have a lot of fun. That's for the start, and connect to people. But you'd have to watch out for people who you collaborate with, okay? Now, yeah, again, you have the Nine of Pentacles. You're supposed to have some sort of own business or work for yourself. Be very independent in this life by using your knowledge, using your skills. With the Queen of Swords, she's very clever. How would it be if you had your own fitness career? We're seeing ups and downs here for you. It wouldn't happen overnight. You will have to invest a lot of your time and energy and learn quite a lot about social media, specifically here, how to work things. I don't know why I'm picking that up with the Page of Pentacles in this case, but a lot to do with tech and aesthetic, you know, the way that I catch people's attention. It has to happen fast. That may be a bit of a challenge for you, but you are able to push through. You have the Empress at the very end. I feel like anyway you're gonna go on this journey towards entrepreneurship, and you will, I'm hearing, you will try a couple of things. I'm not seeing you doing one thing only. I'm seeing kind of test and trial for you. And then you land still as your own business person, but you may not necessarily land on a plan, on a vision that you have in your head right now. It may have changed a little bit because of all the tests and because of all the experiences that you will have. Anyway, you are supposed to shine. You're supposed to have fun. You're supposed to shine that light to other people. Whatever I'm good at, I'm showing that to others, and how to have fun in what you do. It's important for you to have those two together. Yes, it's not gonna be a straightforward journey. There will be frustrations, okay? And you'll have to try things over and over and over again. But I'm seeing success here for you when we talk about own business. That's definitely there. But I think for now, since you haven't given birth to it just yet, you don't know what you may be able to branch out in, if that makes sense. Yeah, see, a couple of things that I'm seeing here on a table for you, and you will be deciding, should I take this route or should I take that route? Again, it's to do with business. So the next couple of years for you are the years of discovery, of trying things, of being a page, being an intern, metaphorically, right? Trying things, being curious, learning. Hope this made sense. Sooner or later, you're gonna have your own thing anyways. Your cards are screaming at me about that. Play it shady. Who are you and where's your question? You are the last one. Feeling the glow? Yes, you do. And I have little Q now. My God, BADB, to be honest with you, the moment I put the cards away, I don't remember the previous readings. And I like that I don't. Because otherwise I would be overwhelmed by people's information, people's energy all the time. So once I switch off, I'm not able to tell you what happened in the last reading. Don't take it personal. You guys know me. A lot of you probably heard me say that. I'm sorry if I repeat things sometimes, but I don't remember. Lynn. Okay, you said, I'm wondering what is coming into my life, if my spirit guides have any advice for that. Okay, so when we talk about the future, your spirit guides don't actually talk about the future. They talk about the present moment, okay? So I'm gonna see what you may expect, and then we will see if there is any advice from your guides, okay? Actually, let's start with guides first. What's happening energetically with you right now? Thank you so much. I hope all made sense. Feeling the glow. It's in USD 2121. You don't, if you want to, you can convert, but you don't have to. I will change it in my upcoming reading, so there are no misunderstandings. Linzo. Okay, let's see. What you guys want to say about your current energy? What your guides want to say about your energy? Okay. They're highlighting work for you. But they're saying you are very focused on stability, very focused on, in your mind, it's like you're thinking about work, thinking about where you go, and thinking about how much you will need in the future. And they're showing me your mind as very focused on that. But truly, your guides are saying, do you trust where you're at right now? That from here you're gonna go up. That from here it's possible to go up. Don't let go of a goal, a focus, of a vision. You have imagination, and visions happen for a reason. Don't let go of an image of what you need in the future. Oh, they showed me it's like energy pops. Energy pops. The moment you hold that vision, so imagine as if, what should I use? This pine cone is where you want to get at. And you are right here. And that vision connects you to that pine cone. And what you don't know, what you don't see sometimes happening, is that you go this way, you go that way. But there is an invisible cord, energy cord, that connects you to that goal. And you can wander off sometimes, but you still, as if you're being drawn to that goal, and you're still gonna get there because of that vision. How powerful your mind is, and you create it. I think for you it would be really beneficial to have like a, I don't know, a mood board or brainstorm on a board, something that is visually in front of you, because I don't think you realize how strongly then you can push through and you can achieve what you want. It's like a magnet. Now, meanwhile, they're saying don't forget to take care of yourself whilst you're on this journey. Okay? At this time in your life, you need a bit more patience. A bit more patience for your vision to come true. And sometimes you are being given a break in order to nurture yourself a little bit more. You tend to nurture others. You have this mother archetype here, but do the same for yourself. In the midst of busyness, have it in your schedule that it's your own time. And what you can expect in the future is financial abundance. And it's a payoff for you juggling things, not giving up, being busy, being patient, and showing up, being consistent. So you have financial success that is showing up here, and you have pentacles all over the place in this reading. But make sure that you learn with yourself how to handle stressful situations, okay? So that you have a bit more in a balance whilst you are busy and doing things that have to be done. You approach it in a calmer manner so that it doesn't rub off on your body that much. Okay? I hope this made sense. I don't know if you noticed, but you're being led a lot of times because you are very intuitively connected. It's it's like the visions, the intuition, the heart is all connected, and you can make shit happen then. The moment you feel disconnect is when you probably notice that things are not going the way that you would want them to, or I don't know, things slip away, or you drop something. It's just like, nah, I don't have a grip on it. The moment you connected within, straight away you're back into this almost like a magician archetype. Okay, let me have a sip of water. Let's continue. You're very welcome. Okay. Emily, let's go. What question do you have? By the way, whoever just joined now, I have published, as promised in the last live, a schedule for the upcoming live so that you can catch me, or just click the bell icon to get notifications for the one that is most convenient for you. If you want to hang, if you want to tune into the intro part, the collective check-in, or join me for the private ones. Emily, are you here? Or I missed on your question? Could you give me the first letter of this person's name if you don't want to give me a full first name? It's okay either way. Let's see. He's younger than me and has long COVID. Jack. Is it something in particular you'd like to know? Do you have like a specific question, or you just want me to look at the energy between you two, or the future? Jackson, I'm gonna tap into this person's energy first to see how they show up towards you. How they show up towards you. They're planning the future in their head with you. It's very fresh still. It's then the way that it's being shown here. That it's at the beginning stages. Oh, this person has so much freaking love for you, man. Almost like mesmerized of your, I want to say aura. I don't know why this is coming through, but it's like mesmerized by your aura once they are around you. They're able to feel light. They feel, yeah, literally like I want to breathe in and breathe out. That's the way you make them feel. Now, Let me go back to the chat. We are romantically connected and it's really deep, but kind of wondering, looking for insight on my role in his life. Your role in his life. I don't know what this, if this will make sense to you just yet, but your role in this person's life is to show what true patience is and how powerful patience is. And how much value there is in patience. And it's not only through you, it's through children, if that makes any sense. How I'm able to create something beautiful, something valuable by investing my time and energy into it consistently. And it becomes something wonderful. This is a very probably spiritually intense connection for you, because it's Eight of Wands in this deck. When it comes up, it's just like, oh, oof. You were besties in one of the past lives. I don't know if you know this or if it's interesting to you at all, but that's the first thing that I saw here. Okay. And what is your role and what is this person's role? What is this person's role in your life? What is the future? Overall, really good energy between you two. See, the thing is, your role in this person's life is to literally teach this person intentionally, unintentionally, show them the power of the feminine energy in some way. How powerful our fire is, the creativity is, the intuition is. That's what you're teaching this person, the energy, what it represents. Kind of magic in femininity, power in femininity. But you're doing it in such mysterious way. It's not straightforward, it's not words, it's more so actions and this person observing the way you lead your life. And this person's role in your life, they're much more action driven than you are. And sometimes they can be a bit too fast, or maybe don't think everything through. But that's when your intuition kicks in and you're able to guide them. But they're here to plant long-term seeds with you. Sometimes this individual may need a bit more grounding, but I think that's something that will come with time. They're here to plant long-term seeds with you. In the future, I'm not looking too far away, because you will endure a lot of things. And I don't want to confuse you. In the future, I'm seeing you two creating together. And I'm seeing you two talking about legalities, formalities, things like that. That boring stuff, papers. Energy-wise, you have a really good potential to be strong partners. Yeah. This is someone who is emotionally deep, but at the same time their emotions can cause a bit of conflict because of how much they feel. And with that, I pull the Page of Swords. They're still learning how to navigate, how do I express my feelings in a way that is calm and grounded. So there might be, overflow of emotions sometimes, and not knowing how to portray it, not knowing how to speak about it. But overall, the energy is good. Let's see, any advice for you? Don't overthink it. You're giving me chills, dear. Don't overthink it, especially don't overthink motherhood. I don't know what this means to you. Don't overthink motherhood. Okay? I feel like that's all. I feel like I'm calm with the messages that I've given you. There is no more. But hopefully this was beneficial. Wow, yes, thank you. I'm so glad. I am so glad. It was my pleasure. So thank you all, guys, whoever came to hang. Again, I finally have the schedule, okay? The schedule is out on my Instagram as a post, on my story, on the YouTube community. You can see what times I'm gonna be live. If you're gonna have any more questions or you wanna just see what's up collectively for that day, join me for the hang. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye. Thank you. Ciao, ciao.